What's up, everybody? How's it going? I love making these cell phone videos. Literally, get my cell phone and I prop it up on my computer. I lean forward and I just tell you what's on my mind. And currently, what's on my mind is the EOS R5. Also, the EOS R6. We'll talk about that in a second. However, the EOS R5, you know, um, I don't know if there's ever been a time in a photographer's life to really read into the hype or to get hype about a camera. And guys, this is the camera to get hype about. Oh, man. So when the EOS 5D Mark II came out, there was a severe, significant need for it. And everybody was like, I'm going to invest into this system. I'm going to check this out. Went from the Classic to the 5D Mark II. And the video specs, things of that nature, were phenomenal on the EOS 5D Mark II full frame, and that was the beginning. And then the 5D Mark III came out, and it was a little bit gradual, incline. Cameras, I think, were around $3,000 or $4,000 for the body alone at the time. I could be wrong, but it was pretty high. I remember being that's congratulatory or salivatory. Salivating at the thought of getting a 5D Mark III, but I just wasn't in the cards. It was too expensive. I really wasn't even professional, but I knew that was a great camera to get. There hasn't been a camera, I will say, since the 5D 2 and also 3 series that's taken quite the leap in computational photography, just smart photography when it's come to being a camera. Sony, for the last 10 years, have released some of the best mirrorless cameras that has ever been. Pretty much the only full-frame mirrorless cameras that's ever been. And just kept getting better. And everybody for the longest time was like, when is Canon, when is Nikon going to jump into the mirrorless game? Yeah, there's been some mirrorless cameras, crop sensor cameras, from Canon with the M6 and Nikon. I'm not even going to go there, but there's been some. And everybody was always speculating, when is the full-frame mirrorless camera going to come out? And Nikon released the Z6 and the Z7. Canon released the EOS RP and the R5. And with that being said, don't give up on these companies. These companies have some of the best minds in the business, rolling with some serious R&D, developing camera systems, new computational camera systems that are very intelligent, very smart, user-friendly, which is good for me because but getting back to the EOS R5, as a wedding photographer, I am beyond excited for one specific reason, which is the dual card slots. I don't know specifically what kind of card slots will be in this camera. What I do know is that whatever format that I need, whether it be SD, whether it be CFast Express, CF, CFast, I don't know what it's going to be. I'm excited. I am so excited. Somebody said, "Oh, look, you're a Canon fanboy." It's not that I'm a Canon fanboy. I'm a technology fanboy. Anytime something comes out that makes my life as a photographer easier, I invest into it. Why? Because it makes my life easier. I'm repeating myself. One of the biggest things that Sony has had going for them for the past several years is your eye detect autofocus. As soon as you put that camera up, when it's in the correct mode, a little box goes up, it circles the eye, where you're getting tack sharp focus on the eye. I mean, it even came out with what is it? Animal detect eye autofocus. You cry. I mean, it's crazy. And one of the things that bothers me the most is that there's a growing trend, a growing number of photographers who thinks it's all about them and they can do whatever they want to do with any kind of camera they want. And they're not willing to invest into a better system to make their lives easier, where capturing art is not hindered by a camera, whether it's this brand or that brand, whatever, but it's made easier by the computational aspect. I mean, Canon's new eye detect autofocus is spot on. I'm a CPS service member. I recently did a trial evaluation of the EOS R with the 85mm 1.2 RF. Wow. I was standing around 25 or 30 feet away from a couple at 1.2 and shot, I guess you could say single focus, whatever it is, but totally got every shot in focus from 15 to 20 feet away. Eye detect. It's revolutionary. It's amazing. It just, there's so many words of positivity that I can't think in my head to throw out there. But with the EOS R5, I mean, not even considering the video specs, which there's a lot of video shooters out there, 8K, full frame. How is that going to work? That's great. That's wonderful. I think it's awesome. But like, my goodness, guys, dual card slot. I have no idea what kind of sensor it's going to have. It could probably be 40 or 45, 50 something megapixel sensor, and then dual pixel autofocus. Dual pixel autofocus works great in low light. It was just, and the video aspects of it, it's just exciting. And then now we have the announcement of the EOS R6, which is going to be pretty much the, I guess, 6D equivalent. However, I do believe it has dual card slots as well. So why am I making this video? It's very simple. I'm making this video because if you are a wedding photographer and you're still shooting 5D Mark III or maybe even 5D Mark IV, okay, this is the leap. This is the camera system that's going to be the equivalent of the 5D Mark II, going from the classics of yesteryear. What I mean is every camera since the 5D and 5.3 has been underwhelming. You remember the 5D Mark IV? People were like, yeah, it's great. It's not that much better than the 5D Mark III. So you had users staying with the 5D Mark III. You have everything to look forward to. Here's my kid. What?
I can feel sick.
You feel sick?
Yes.
Okay, so I gotta go be a dad now. Huh?
You can make me some chicken noodle soup.
I can fix you some chicken noodle soup, buddy. I can totally do that. Are you excited for the EOS R6 and R5?
I don't know what that means.
You know what that means. Anyways, get ready. It's coming. You guys have a great day.